Hello everyone, it is time for more Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I have with me Tourmaline, and hopefully more of our friends will be arriving shortly.
Hello.
I'll go ahead and make this disclaimer right now. I have gotten word when it comes to my work situation that it is effectively going to be taking up a lot of my weekday time. So I'm going to make the official announcement that I will no longer be streaming on weekdays.
That's rough.
Yeah. And because of that, my plan is on weekdays, I plan on splitting up the footage here into like 1.5 to 2 hour parts, so then I can upload these bits on YouTube on as much as I can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It'll be for both this and multiplayer mayhem, depending on how much I get. So that's what we're pretty much going to be doing at this point, because with the work that I'm doing and the training that I'm doing in order to get everything working, I will not be streaming on weekdays anymore. And I'm getting an early jump on it now, so don't expect any streams next week. And I'm gonna go ahead and let everyone know right now, there will not be a stream next Saturday, because next Saturday I have CPR and first aid training. So I will not be streaming next Saturday. Just want to let you all know right now.
Yeah, good luck with the training. I've done that. It's more work than you think.
Yep. That's why I'm getting ahead of it now. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and continue with Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. We just defeated Kit's nightmare, so now we're going to be finding this crime that's been unearthed. Both me and Tourmaline already know what it is, but to anyone who might join us later or is interested in the story, kind of leave it a secret. So if you're all ready, let's begin. Who doesn't love good old PlayStation?
Classic.
Oh, by the way, I did a bit of finagling in my apartment. There's no squeaking anymore.
Oh, nice.
So, this is the most that I will attempt to do currently to try and rearrange everything. So, let's continue with Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver.
The canyons beyond the pillars expose an ancient blasphemy. Having devoured Zephyr's soul, you may now gain entrance. Your path was formerly blocked.
And that's where we're going to be heading. Gonna be hopping into I'm trying to think if there's any places that
remember any that needed climbing.
Yeah, I just realized I can't... Yeah, me going back here will just put me back in Stefan's area where I really don't want to deal with that space anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
So... I'll just keep moving ahead. Let's just keep on trucking. So, anything special in the realm of, anything special, going on? Like, in terms
not
of, like, Monster
particularly.
Hunter or anything like that?
Nah, I've been busy with work and worn out when I get home, so I haven't really been playing anything.
I heard about the open beta. Has there been anything special, going on with that?
Oh, right. I think that's next weekend. Open for anyone who wants, as far as I know.
Yep. I don't know how well it'll run on, Steam Deck.
Steam Deck? Yeah, it might be a bit of a problem, but it's on PlayStation as well, though.
Yeah, but it'll only be on PlayStation 5. I only have PlayStation 4.
Ah, right, that sucks.
So, let's see what's up
it's
here.
crossplay as well. Ah, there it is.
But yep, I now have more health.
Hooray.
It says to go west of the pillar.
Oh, right, it's to where you were thrown into the whirlpool. There's a place you can jump from there.
Mm-hmm. So I need to go this way. Just keep on trucking. But yeah, at least I got more health, so I am happy about that. I
Yeah.
do have a question. There is an area that leads to a watery area that goes down. It leads me to
Yeah.
is it worth going down there in the spectral realm, or should I wait until after I get the water ability?
I think it's better to wait. I don't think there's anything down there that you can get yet.
Okay, then, so I am better off just heading towards the pillars.
From what I remember, yeah.
I'm gonna say because of I know that there are you can go to different Reaver forges in this game as well.
Yeah, I think you need the swimming ability though.
Because you have a lot of fun with the Fire Reaver in this game if you are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no point in yeah, no point in
Yeah.
doing that when I have to go through the gates here anyway. The only time there was a point in using those portals is when those doors are closed. But yeah, I did do a lot of rearranging in my in both me and my mom's house yesterday.
Nice.
And because of that, I was incredibly tired last night, and I wasn't able to make it to game night.
Oh.
May you find peace here, Raziel.
Excuse me a second.
Like a corpse in a shallow grave, corruption rises to the surface. Beyond these pillars, the defiled victim mutely screams its outrage.
The ancient tomb of the Seraphim, once impenetrably sealed, now ravaged by Nosgoth's upheavals, its mysteries lay exposed. In the time of Vorador, centuries before Kain was made, the Seraphim warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Hello. Hey.
How's things?
Hmm?
Everything good?
Yeah.
That's good.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself,
Hello.
though it may
Hello.
destroy you.
Knowing thyself may destroy you.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, I know myself. Am I destroyed? Hi, Dex.
Hey. I just got done decimating some bugs.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that a try. Sorry I'm late, by the way. I was helping my dad set up his new oxygen concentrator, which needs Bluetooth. Now you may be asking, why does an oxygen concentrator of all things need Bluetooth? That's an excellent question. I still don't have the answer to.
Internet of
Technology.
Things.
But when are you gonna play Helldivers 2?
I'm trying to get up the cognitive focus. To be honest, I've had trouble keeping my eyes open most of today because last night was abominable.
Fair enough. I gotta go do some cleaning around the house.
Okay.
If you want to spend some time getting a little extra more energy in your body.
I appreciate it. I'll let you know. I'm gonna join Zero's stream. It's possible I could do a democracy later this evening. I don't know.
All right.
I'll do
Oh
my
yeah,
best.
so I made the commitment to go give myself a computer. Finally.
Yo, congrats.
4070 Ti Super.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Zeronian entity said, "You all ready for this, friends?"
Uh-oh. Yes.
I'll tell you what I'm upgrading from after this.
Family chat right now. Sorry for kneeing robot right now.
For
Oh, no worries.
why
That's
you
all good.
why are you kneeing a robot right now?
Being
We're just memeing the robots, don't worry.
As
that's
I
very
pulled the
democratic of
stone
you,
free, a sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner chamber. I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
Even here, they tried opening a wall mod. Milk.
The names of his brothers.
Ah, yeah.
These crypts, defiled caskets of Seraphim saints, bearing my brothers' names and my own. The
God.
irony of Kain's blasphemous act rushed in on me with the crushing force of revelation. Were my hands not as bloody as these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers, these very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Yes, Raziel, you were a Seraphan, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Kain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
Oh, so they were not vampires from mortals, they were vampires from higher order beings.
No, not quite. These were... the Seraphan were the vampire hunters. The
Oh, that's
same-
right.
Yeah, the holy order that empty armor guy in the first game was
That's
part of.
right, that's right.
And so
Okay,
these
okay.
are their honored dead.
Oh,
Fair enough. Anyways,
heavy.
Yeah, I'm back. Big family stuff that I had to talk about, so.
that's fair, but yeah, my current setup has a Ryzen 5 4600H and a GTX 1650 Ti.
Oh, and
Woof.
And
Oh.
I'm jumping up to a Ryzen 7 7700 and a RTX 4070 Ti Super.
nice. Oh, by the way, if you look at this one here from Malik, you notice he doesn't have a crypt here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Malik's the suit of armor, the Alphonse Elric suit of armor from the first game.
Yeah, yeah.
They gave him a tomb here, even though he doesn't have a human body here.
Human transmutation, man. It's just gonna get you.
And I am doubling my current RAM from 16 to 32, so I'm happy.
Yeah, no, that's a good build.
And I can, with the motherboard that I have, that I'm getting, I have 4 NVMe drives, or M.2 drives.
Damn, I'm kind of jealous
And
of that one in particular.
I have
Yeah.
2 slots for a 2.5-inch hard drive slot, and then one for a 3.5.
Yeah, I only have... My motherboard's biggest weakness is it only has one M2, so I would have to get a PCI adapter if I want another one.
Yeah, I'm getting a B650N.
That's good stuff.
Well, I mean, my main thing was the AM5 port for, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 series AMD CPUs.
They're good. That's what I'm on right now, and
Oh, no,
it's the
yeah.
best one I've ever had.
Cutscene time.
Oh, here we go.
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Kain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
In case you are at all wondering, this was...
Oh.
Yeah. The dialogue that's here was actually meant for another character that you're supposed to fight later.
This relic
Oh, really?
has infused you with the power to compress and manipulate
So,
space.
bit of a spoiler alert
As your
here.
symbiotic
We end up
weapon,
failing
the Soul
to
Reaver is
find...
also thus
Wait, hold on.
enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
Ooh, that's a useful power.
And you can use this with or without the Soul Reaver.
Ooh.
But back to what I was talking about. The dialogue that was stated here was actually meant for a future boss fight for Terrell.
Does this require
Yeah, they ended up having to
3.2
cut
or can
him.
they put it on a 2.0?
I see. Yeah, I know they had to make tons of cuts to this, so they probably had to repurpose a fair amount of stuff. I just want to know how that guy's sister Baphomet's doing. I haven't talked to her since college. Oh, didn't you say Tourmaline? Or am I totally hallucinating this that you saw?
Yeah, at work tonight I saw some Halloween party goers go past, and one of them was a sexy Baphomet costume.
That's so cool.
It wasn't like a full mask with a muzzle or anything, it was just some makeup, but it was really cool. Big horns too, very nice.
Oh, okay.
I love Halloween.
You know what makes what I'm getting even better?
What's that?
So I did the math, and if I got everything at retail price, it would have been around like $2,500. I got all the parts for only $1,700,
Oh, nice.
and I'm gonna be getting all the parts on October
Yeah.
30th. Well, that's when I'll have every single one. They're gonna be shipped throughout the days on next week, and yeah, I'm gonna build it.
Yeah, congrats. That's always a fun thing. I actually felt like I was cheesing it a little bit by not completely building my latest PC because, like, I did buy a motherboard and case and then just added everything else in myself. But the case and motherboard are like pre.
You're still essentially building your own PC at that point.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, something felt slightly cheaty about it, even though I know that's a silly way to think about it. It's still the best computer I've ever owned, so, you know, no complaints. But
What do you have in it?
I have 3090 Ti.
Nice.
I have a 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM.
I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom. You all continue talking about computer specs while I'm gone.
Okay. It's got Ryzen. Let's see, what is the exact processor number? I'm trying to remember. It's the 12 core 7 series, I think.
That sounds like it might be the 9000 series.
It might be the 9000. I'm trying to remember. Let me double check because it's been a hot minute since I've installed it. And I've got it here somewhere.
Are you sure it's not like a 6 or 8 core and like a 12 thread?
No, it's full on 12 core.
Jesus. That
I had a high system load because like I wanted to be able to do like multi-threaded compiling and lots and lots of multitasking.
So then, yeah, I think a Ryzen, not Ryzen, 9000 series would be the one if you're going for a multi.
Oh,
If
you're
you're not
right.
gonna,
You're right. It's a 9. It's a 5900X. Ryzen 9 5900X.
oh no, that's a 5000 series.
Ryzen 9 50. Oh, you're right. I was looking at two things and squished them together. Ryzen
Yeah, no.
9 5900 12 core.
Yeah,
It is 12
yeah.
core. Each of the with 24 logical processors and
That's-
about 3.7 megahertz for each
mine is
before
mine. I'm doing
overclocking.
yeah, mine. I'm doing a bit of a mix. Yeah, sure. It's a Ryzen 7 that I'm getting, which is more well. Actually, I believe Ryzen 5s are like really game heavy, while Ryzen 7s are like the mix of Ryzen 9s and Ryzen 5s.
I see.
That's what I think. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert.
I
But
to be honest, I haven't shopped for them since I got this system, so I don't know about the very latest advancements in Ryzen. To be honest, I'm also just
well,
keeping track of Intel kind of shitting the bed recently.
they're bringing out a 9800 X3D, which is 8% better than the best CPU out there right now, which is a 7800 X3D. And it is technically at retail price compared to what the 7800 X3D is right now, is a lot more affordable. Because the 7800 X3D is going in around like almost $600.
I see.
The 9800 version is coming out with only for like a 450.
Yeah, I do know that AMD's Vcache has made it very competitive with Intel without the
Intel's not
power overhead.
Intel's not even much of a competition anymore. You want to know something funny? So the specs got leaked out for the new Intel chipsets.
Oh
Completely
yeah.
different name, completely new name now. They're no longer going down the K series, or like they're not going down those name series right now. They're going for the Ultra Core 9 or 3, whatever they're called. And it's being beaten by AMD 7700. By
Yeah.
not by a small margin. It is a pretty big margin.
Am I hearing smacking? Is that on my end or is that?
Oh no! I'm messing around with my mouse case.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't know. Sorry. I thought for a second it was like a clicking or a popping or something.
You'd be right on both ends.
Well, I mean like an audio artifact.
Oh no.
Um, like
Okay, god damn it.
but I got to admit that uh, I think part of it is Intel has been pivoting to um, they've been pivoting to like integrated AI with Microsoft, I think.
Maybe,
So
but
I think that's kind of been their I think that's been their big.
But that's not their issue right now.
Well, no, I'm
That
sure.
okay, because of the issues with Intel, you know how much net worth they've lost?
Oh, it's their stock has dropped precipitously.
Yeah, the co-founder of Nvidia can buy the entire company by himself.
And it's kind of sad because Intel is they
I'm
had some
back.
cool innovations, it's just been a while.
Yeah, and the other problem with Intel
Hello.
going down the way that it is that AMD is no longer have competition in the CPU side of the computer industry. And if we know anything about companies and them having no competition whatsoever.
Hey, here's a pro tip. If you want to spend time at a taco bar, be prepared to spend an equal amount of time in the bathroom.
Oh
Oh
no.
dear.
Don't you love that a pre-Taco Bell bathroom break?
Except I didn't even go to Taco Bell. I went to, I didn't even go to Taco Bell. I actually had, it was a taco bar at my work.
No, just saying something funny. Taco Bell is usually cause of a lot of diarrhea moments.
I've been lucky with that, I guess.
So have I. I've never shit myself like that from Taco Bell.
Have you ever seen I think I've shown almost everyone here the Samurai Jack searching for a Jack in the Box, but finds a Taco Bell run by Aku instead.
Yes.
No.
Fool!
You know,
You have eaten Taco Bell, and now you are cursed with 1,000 spicy wipes of doom. It is pointless to continue wiping. It's like wiping a marker.
Aku, you fiend.
you know, two diabolical spells any wizard could cast on you.
What's that?
Like a combo: men butt crack and explosive diarrhea.
That's okay. I feel like any wizard that like specializes in that has a problem. Like I don't know if like they have like a revenge arc. I don't know if like they've got
They got the villain arc.
unique enemies. I don't know, man. That's a very spiteful wizard discipline.
And then of course there's the unreachable itch. The never being able to fully sneeze.
Yeah.
Have you
Some
guys
magic
heard...
is too unholy for even J.K. Rowling to explore. Okay.
Okay, this is a D&D thing because this is where I'm getting all this from, but this guy did a spell for tungsten balls.
What?
Tungsten balls. and if they do a strength check, they have a chance of using them as weapons.
Huh. I'm trying to figure how that would work. Like bolas?
Weaponized genitalia is essentially what.
Clip that. Duke Nukem would be proud.
Really?
Oh no, weaponized genitalia was ever gonna be a thing.
That feels like something a monk would value. They would be like, it'd be like just a matter of discipline.
Tungsten balls. But yeah, no, if they succeed in a saving throw in the strength check department, they can use those said tungsten balls as weapons. I don't know how they're gonna use it as weapons, but
I heard there was a wizard who was pioneering a similar spell, but for the demon core, but no one's heard from him in a really long time.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Never mind.
Why not?
The implication there.
Okay. And
Do you know what the demon core is?
I know a lot of different cores named. You gotta ring my
It's a prototype nuclear, like neutron reactor that killed a lot of scientists.
That thing. Oh fuck.
Because they kind of did a stupid.
Are you talking about the one with the screwdriver?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't understand how you could work with radiation and think, yes, we shall use a screwdriver as our main safety mechanism.
People back in the day were fucking stupid.
I mean, I'm stupid, but I'd like to think my stupid is like whimsical and not like, gee, I want to die the worst way possible.
Look. There's a difference between being stupid, an idiot, and just a retard. What?
Be careful of choice of words, friend. This is still a PG-13 stream. I take the R's very seriously, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just, slur territory for a lot of folks. But I just think there's an interesting disparity in like the kinds of safety mechanisms we had at those different points in time. Because it seemed like around that era, it was like, you're nuclear scientists. You guys don't need any like regulations and safety. You're smart, right?
I know, right? You're the smart ones. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Blow everything up. Trying to see if there's anything else.
I like this.
So that's that.
I like this architecture.
Yeah.
I've always kind of been into like the whole ziggurat deco thing, and so like I know this is kind of more like tomb
Yeah, catacombs.
or catacombs, but it's got similar like hewn stone, irregularly fit kind of stuff.
Here you go.
Good thing that's not an annoying noise.
There you go.
So Tourmaline, the more I watch Dawn to Dawn, the less I think I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It is a whole lot of fun though.
Oh no, I'm enjoying it, but it's like, what?
Yeah, some of it they kind of explain so that you've got an idea of what's going on, but a lot of it, it's like a JoJo fight before like the quirks of it get explained.
I see.
You're just along for the ride. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I haven't really felt the need to like. I figured they'll explain what they'll explain, and the rest of it is just kind of, it's fun.
Yeah, some of it is like yokai lore, and some of it is alien conspiracy theories stuff.
I'm still trying to figure out whether there are actually aliens and ghosts, or whether the ghosts are aliens, or the aliens are in fact yokai. I'm wondering if that's like a. These guys are jerks. I'm wondering if they are actually like separate things, or if they're just like different flavors of the same thing.
Yeah.
You'll find out pretty soon.
Those guys are jerks. Granted, I'd probably make an obnoxious noise if my soul was getting sucked. So Dex, you'll have to let me know how the Vcache works on your Ryzen, because that's one thing I don't think my processor has that the more recent ones do.
Uh-oh.
It's supposed to be a really, really fast onboard cache that is really, really good for like 3D processing stacks. Dang, they hit really hard too.
This is what I need.
You know, my processor doesn't have Vcache. It ain't an X3D.
Right, but I think if you got it, I'm just saying if you got the new one.
No, I only got the 7700.
7700, 7 series has it, I think.
No, only if it has 3D in its name, that's when it has to be.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not as familiar. Like I said, I haven't shopped for the processors since I got my stuff.
X means that it's better at rendering. X3D means it has the Vcache and it's better at rendering than the last series.
Because if I ever did get a new processor, which I don't feel the need to at the moment, but if I did, I want to get a new motherboard that's got more storage options. But then I would also need a new case because a lot of the new graphics cards and the new like PCI layouts are just too big for my case.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay.
But yeah, if you want to upgrade to anything above a 7000 series up to 9000, you'd have to change out your motherboard.
Yeah.
Because I think you're utilizing an AM4.
I am.
There is a 5800 X3D.
Yeah, no, I mean I could definitely try it, but like I would need to see, I don't know, benchmarks only tell you so much. Like sometimes I need like practical info. Plus, I'm not doing 3D rendering right now, but I am likely going to be doing.
Okay, which one do you have right now?
Right now I have a 5900X.
So Ryzen 9 5900.
Get in my mouth. My jawless mouth, you vampire wraith.
1.8.
Yeah, it's a AMD 5900X.
I suck the souls.
There's a Soul Reaver, but is there a Soul Weaver and it's basically just like a sewing needle?
Well, there is
you can hit me for that one.
bonk.
Yeah, 5900X is the main reason I went with that one, aside from like the fact that it was just very affordable, was that it is highly recommended for it was highly recommended at the time for people who like to do a lot of multitasking that is fairly high demand or high computational tasks. So things like when I'm compiling or unit testing while I'm also downloading packages, while I'm also got 5 billion browser tabs, while I've also got Discord and a stream running.
Sounds like a good time.
It does the things I need it to. I'm very happy with this computer.
The cache of the 5800X3D is 96 megabytes, while the cache of yours is a 64.
Yeah, that's not terrible, by any means.
That's not terrible. You may lose a little bit of clock speed. 0.3 gigahertz on both max and base.
Although I can largely compensate for that with overclocking when necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Warp room.
Yay! I actually don't overclock unless I have like a really good reason to, though. Just because I want to make sure I prefer to keep the lifespan of my hardware as
long as possible.
Yeah. So I tend not to. And it's and I can't overclock my graphics card, but like Nvidia cards are already like miniature suns encased in metal.
Yeah, pretty much. But they work like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no, good stuff, but they cook.
Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of water here. So I
had a feeling one of your abilities pretty soon is going to be water related, given how much I've been seeing.
Yeah, no, you want me to tell you just how much better 7800 actually is, at least compared to yours?
Yeah, sure.
So yours has a base clock speed of 3.7 and max of 4.8.
Yeah.
The base clock speed of a 7800 X3D is almost close to your max boost, 4.2.
Woohoo, nice.
With a max of 5.
That's pretty sweet.
L1 cache
Cutscene.
512.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land.
Deluge.
Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Oh, great! So you get the merman vampires.
Yep.
But yeah, it
Bit of the
has
Innsmouth look.
96 made by cache too.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
But the problem is that the price that it's at right now is not the best.
Yeah, that can be. Sometimes it's like you got to do that cost benefit analysis.
Yeah, get what's good for your buck.
See, I used to have this problem when I was younger where I wanted the best of everything, like hardware-wise. Like when I was like a teenager, I wanted the newest thing really badly, and then like in my early 20s, I started learning that like a lot of the things I wanted were just overkill.
Yeah.
And
Now overkill shit is starting to be underperforming.
These are
With that guy,
Rahab's.
if you, yeah.
I like them.
But,
I like them.
but,
They look.
while you were on the platform before, if you were quick, you would have been able to fire one of your own TK shots to blast him onto those spikes on the wall.
Yeah.
I like that
he
they
was
look kind
shooting
of
me.
sexy.
But by the time that I had the chance to hit him, he had already shot me with a water shot, so...
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're supposed to be like fish-like, but they kind of remind me of Cobra Hoods too.
Yeah. By the way, Tourmaline, if you want to, go ahead and load up what Terrell was supposed to look like in
yeah.
Soul Reaver 1.
It makes me wonder if they'll restore any of the things in general in the remakes.
X3Ds have
Nice.
multi-threading.
So yeah, mine does too. Multi-threading, because like mine can do. It's got 12 cores, but it can do like 24 threads. Although some of the hyper-threading processors are bonkers, like.
That doesn't
Like-
even say anything about that in here. Okay.
I'm just saying, like I when I was
no,
looking
no,
at the
I-
system
yeah.
stuff, it's like physical cores versus like threads.
Yeah, I'm on the main AMD website, and it doesn't say that yours is able to do it, but I guess from personal experience, it does. So
It's not hyper-threading, but it is multi-threading. There's a slight difference.
multi-threading SMT, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Processor technology.
Nope, there's water down there. I can't do that yet.
I'll tell you the wildest AMD processor out there is the Threadripper. Those things are bonkers.
They're expensive.
I mean, they're certainly not what I would need, but they are really, on a technical level, just nuts.
They are. Their entire purpose is multitasking.
Nice.
On a level that I can't even, like I work in...
company.
You would need to be like a movie producer, like you'd need to be like rendering movies and or like 3D animating and
Yeah, that too.
or
No,
like
that's
doing like
company
high level
shit.
or like high level particle physics or something.
Yeah, that's like company level shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that you put the thing in voice text already, Tourmaline?
Oh shoot! I thought I had it open. I'm in the wrong server. Oh, neat.
That's what.
Oh, dude, he looks like a vampire that someone fed after midnight.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I can imagine the look of him is very gremlin-like.
I don't know why, but just his entire body's posture, except for its head, reminds me of the Cloverfield monster.
Oh gosh, I barely
shit.
remember the Cloverfield monster.
I do. I remember it quite fondly. Because it was the movie I used to watch a lot as a kid. God damn it, I want to watch it again.
Yeah,
Those jumps are kind of finicky, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to watch Cloverfield again after the South Park episode.
Kitty pirate!
I'm so startled.
I loved that so much.
Oh, I'm.
Damn, that's older than I thought it was. Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Cloverfield paradox. And
Oh man, so I was curious to look it up. The latest generation Threadripper series, the lowest end one is 12 core, but the most recent one, the Pro, has 96 cores and 192
Wow.
threads, with a max clock speed up to 5.1 gigahertz.
Yep,
That's nuts.
that's the Threadripper. It literally rips through threads.
I'm sorry I even said that in earshot with you, computer. I don't want you to feel bad. You don't feel bad. That's
Huh?
that's a computer that's taken roids. Okay, you're gonna last longer. I promise.
Who are you saying that to?
My computer.
Oh.
I'm comforting it so it doesn't feel self-conscious about.
It's like, look, you're a Ryzen 9. You're like the second child twice removed of this Threadripper.
Yeah, no, you're golden, buddy. You're okay.
You're its cousin twice removed. You're good.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I wouldn't mind upgrading at some point, but like, I have not had any trouble executing any of the tasks I've asked for of it. Like, I haven't noticed any system strain or like any major slowdown. I have noticed that like, with some games, and with like,
You know, I haven't started cleaning yet. Fuck.
with like Unreal Engine stuff, I have noticed it chugs more
Unreal
than
Engine 4 or 5?
5.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have
you
noticed that
seen
it is
the graphics
chugging a
of
little more.
Rives?
Oh yeah.
I saw a little video about this car burning, right? And it looked like it was real life. It looked like it was an actual car burning in a city block. But then he just grabs an object and just slams it through the smoke.
Yeah, it's
inside Unreal Engine 5.
it's a good engine, but I think we're reaching a level where like we're demanding a lot of. I think we're reaching a very real vertical limit on
How
the hardware
realistic
side
you
of
can make
things.
it.
Sucks that they didn't include Defiance in the package.
Uh,
That is not an easy jump sequence, is it?
nope, it's not.
But yeah, because of where Unreal Engine 5 is right now, I'm pretty sure that thing is going to last longer than Unreal Engine 4 did. With how realistic it can be.
I just think like a lot of times you can't even, on many systems, you can't even like tell the difference between it. Like I saw the PS5 Pro demo and I'm like, I see literally no difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know
Oh,
PCs are a little different, but I'm just saying like there are like very real, like
If you think
ooh, good
about
catch.
it, if you think about it, we saw like 2 pixels like 30, 40 years ago, and we thought that was as real as it can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've really reached a point of diminishing returns.
One of your chatters asks if you found the Fire Reaver.
I wanted to try and find that. I was trying to remember if it was in the water. I was trying to find if it was in the water area.
You have to go through the water, so I think you can do it in the spectral realm, but it's frustrating and it's a lot easier to do with the swim ability.
So you just want to gank the vampy merman first.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I was trying to remember when the remakes come out again. I keep forgetting. You'd think I'd remember.
I think it's early December.
Early December, that's right.
Yeah, I plan to get that as soon as possible.
Because you've definitely gotten me interested in the series, Zero.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll get it just because I'm going to be moving soon, so like I'm on a shoestring budget right now, but
yeah.
I'm trying to remember how much it is.
Like, are you like moving houses?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'm getting a place with my 2 closest friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, here's what I say about Legacy of Kain. It is the best story in gaming.
Ow.
The problem is though, the gameplay is not that great.
I think it's just more that it's like shown its age in terms of like mechanics, but I think it looks like it was really solid.
Oh, you
for
guys
the
want to see
time,
the
but
size
it just needs
comparison between
updating.
my
Yeah, pretty
laptop
good,
and my
but they
recent
do
phone?
all have... Yeah, they do have issues here and there. Like this place, especially, with the jumping between the pillars, you really feel the limitations of the 8-direction D-pad controls.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You guys want to see the
I
size
jumped too
comparison
late.
between
I
my
jumped too early.
laptop screen and my monitor I just got yesterday?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's... I'll tell you the size of the screens once you see it. Because trust me, it doesn't... It looks... No, that's the specs.
Yeah. I do think at least it looks like I like the variety of combat in this, at least. Like I like that you can use different ways of beating enemies, and they give you a decent amount of abilities to mix it up. So like, but it looks like the platforming itself, when you're landing on tiny platforms, is the part that gets the most vexing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still
Come
pretty
on,
early
the soul
in
has
3D
to show up
platforming.
here eventually. The soul has to be here eventually, because I'm not gonna freaking wander around down there trying to deal with the freaking Chua.
Chupacabra?
Chua, that's the name of the monsters that are down there.
In my heart, El Chupacabra's down there. You can't change my mind.
Wild is having an open beta for all consoles on the 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I just
If you haven't played
learned about
Defiance, you owe it to yourself.
Yeah, I've played and beaten all of the Legacy of Kain games, but yes, Defiance is probably the best in terms of combat and platforming.
Alright, looking at voice text to see the size comparison.
Wow. Yeah, just a little.
Guess what
hang on
the
a
screen
sec,
size is.
Hang on a sec, I gotta run to the restroom, I'm sorry.
Alright.
Defiance, that's one of the more recent ones, isn't it? Isn't that like the last...
That
It's
was
the last
the end
one.
of the series, yeah. That
That's
was
what I thought.
late-ish PS2 era.
I'll be back in a sec.
Dang it.
Okay.
Wait, no, try to guess the size of the screens. Just 3 inches.
Oh,
how
yeah.
big did you say the laptop is?
Well, the laptop is 15.6.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, yeah, and I really am hoping that the popularity of the of the remaster finally leads to them actually taking the opportunity to give a definitive ending to the series.
Well, that's
Hopefully,
that's if they do it right and, you know, not fuck it up like a lot of other remakes in different games.
Yeah. Aspia do have some hits and misses.
But yeah, try to guess what the monitor is.
40-inch?
Nope.
Bigger?
No.
Oh, 30.
Smaller.
26.
Higher.
28.
Lower. Yes. 27. 2K 240 hertz. And I'm getting the TI Super, so it's gotta be perfect for it.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy having frames in Helldivers 2. Well, it's gonna be nice having actual good graphic quality of graphics with high frames. Because
Shit.
I have everything on medium at least, or at most
Yeah.
a medium.
With which GPU?
With a GTX 1650 Ti. Which is surprising because I'm running all medium, which just the texture quality in general requires 6 VRAM, and the 1650 Ti only has 4. And I'm running at a steady between 60 to 90 frames. With a low of like 40.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, for a GPU for that game? Yeah! Thank God I didn't decide to put it into 2K too, or else my computer would have just killed itself. It would have burnt itself alive. And decided didn't want to, you know, deal with that. Where the fuck did this core come from?
Ah, dang it.
Anyways, I gotta vacuum real quick.
Actually, I'm wondering. That was close. Didn't mean to do that. I'm trying very desperately to get this right. Ah, shit.
Yeah. This was always the room that I hated the most.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think I probably will try the crouch jump next. Or I'll just die.
That happens.
Where's the Chua? I need something to beat up. There you are. There we go. Much better. Let's move on. Blast it in the... Blast it. No, I'm playing with a controller. As you can tell by the graphical... You can tell from the graphics of this, I'm playing this on a... I'm playing this with a... I'm playing the PS1 version. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to go back to the physical world. I am playing this on the using Auto Bleem on PlayStation PlayStation Classic, but I own a physical copy of the game. The problem is though, if I try to go to the fireplace, if I try to go to areas of the game, it causes it to freeze. So I have a physical copy, but the physical copy is not stream capable.
Yeah, those older games with scratches especially got dodgy.
Yep.
I was never able to 100% Crash Bandicoot 2 because it always crashed in the final cutscene.
Please, please, please. Damn it.
Oh!
But yeah, I do own a physical copy of this game. It just has scratches in it. I own physical copies of all of these games. It's just that I need to find a way to get one of them to work on the PS2 I have. That freaking little dash he does when you try to move your character is just...
Yeah.
I'm gonna wonder how I feel about this when I play the stage again in the remake.
Hopefully improved controls will make it easier.
Yep. Or it might end up like Crash Bandicoot. Where instead of
not.
Oh, there is a part in Defiance at Vorador's mansion that's super frustrating. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, I forgot I can adjust myself while crouching. Good. Have the camera. There we go. See if this... I do not have the ability to go back to the mortal plane. I don't have the ability to go back to the mortal plane without the, I don't have the ability to swap back.
Yeah, I need the portal.
Got it.
Nice.
There are points in games where you have to remember, oh right, your character has a climbing feat. Your character has a ledge grab. Oh, by the way, Claude and Marrow, I don't know if you have followed yet, but if I get 100 followers, then I will be forced to play Metroid Other M. Keep on trucking. Yes, if I get if I get 100 followers, then I will be forced to play Metroid Other M.
It's a channel reward for us, but kind of a punishment for him.
Yeah, but yeah. You never played Metroid? Have you ever heard of the baby? Baby. Because Metroid Other M is very infamous.
Very badly written.
Oh, I'm back in the underwater portion of the Abbey, aren't I?
Yeah. Yeah, Metroid Other M was a sequel that was made much later. It was more of a 3D thing that they tried to go story heavy, but it's just really bad all around. It's not the best representation of the series.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I went back to where I was before.
Oh.
So I need to go back.
Hey, getting lost is my job. Never played the OG Metroid. The original Metroid is not good.
Yeah.
Like, play Zero Mission
Well,
if you're
the
gonna
first
play
one
the
maybe
original.
not. Or Super is still fun. As long
Super's
as you're
fantastic.
like okay with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
messed
some
up.
people struggle with Super Nintendo though, unfortunately. It's weird seeing like younger people just have trouble with those kind of games.
You know, it's funny because my nephew was he thought it was fairly intuitive. You have the newest one emulated. Oh, Dread. Dread's really good too. I had a lot of fun with Dread.
Yeah, I played and beat Dread. I have it on the Switch. Me and
Hey,
my sister split the price for it.
Oh, nice. That sounds like a good arrangement. I just got a thing that my dad sends me periodically that I always enjoy, which is today's useless fact. Today, the letter J turns 500 years old.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure if Brave were here, they'd go like Wow, I didn't know Kamen Rider J was 500 years old.
Yeah, it does sound like a thing he'd say.
Damn it.
Hopefully he's doing okay. He's had a brutal day at work.
Oh.
I just looked, Tourmaline.
Yeah?
I asked you for the PS1 version of Terrell. That's the later version of Terrell.
Oh, hang on. I looked for the... I did look specifically for the Soul Reaver 1 concept art.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, Kit. The remasters are gonna be $27.
Really? That's
Yeah, not
incredibly
bad.
cheap. Yes, I love Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
That's a great game.
Yeah, I need
Series.
to. I honestly need to get back into playing that because I only played in Beat 1 and I stopped playing after trying to deal with 2.
I have not played the most recent one though.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played 5 yet either, but yeah, 2 was terrible, and yeah, the reboot was, yeah, exactly. It's a decent game, but terrible DMC. Partly because it's very easy, and just the whole feel of it.
There is no Devil May Cry 2.
Yeah. But Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition on PS2, that was my jam for a long time. Played that a whole lot.
Good stuff. I also really like the characters and the writing. Just the whole, like, flippancy of it all is, yet it's somehow like, it's like somehow dark but goofy.
Yeah, you want to know what's funny?
Yeah.
Frickin' Dante in Devil May Cry 4. You see how Nero has the like swords that are also like that rev up.
Yeah.
And then Dante goes like does the motion with his hand. He's wondering like the heck. And then you have, and then later I think in Devil May Cry 5, Dante just straight up has motorcycle, his motorcycle as a weapon.
You know,
As one
since we're
does.
on that topic, you know something interesting about the characters in Devil May Cry?
What's that?
In the entire gaming industry, there's not one character that's able to outpower them, even the Doomslayer. You wanna know why? Because they're ninth dimensional beings.
I feel like the Doomslayer just has to get angry enough. But like that's
Until he reaches to that point, there's not. If we're going by lore-wise, there's not a single game character known that's able to beat either Dante nor Virgil.
I feel like Final Fantasy could give it a go just with some of their insane bonkers power creep stuff.
Well, if any of them are ninth dimensional, they'll have a chance. Anything below that, they're getting wiped.
Doomslayer is just a dude that slept with his feet uncovered. Yeah, that's why he's so pissed.
And the demons thought it was gonna be a good idea to give him a little tickle.
I feel like Sephiroth blowing up a solar system at the end of 7 is fairly impressive.
Oh no, it is fairly impressive. But, you know.
No, I get you.
Yeah, so I guess with the power scaling, there's of course like all the different like power scalings, like city level, block, like that kind of stuff. But there's also another power level that not a lot of people go into, and that is dimensional. If a third dimensional being gets hit up by a fourth dimensional, it doesn't matter how strong that third dimensional being is. The fourth dimensional is gonna win no matter what.
You go wibbly wobbly on you, huh?
Yeah, so with Dante and Virgil, all of them being nine-dimensional because they fought and won against ninth-dimensional beings. I believe one of them was called Nemesis or the Void, whichever one, and he was a ninth-dimensional being, and Dante killed them outright.
I think this is more proof that the Death Battle YouTube series is full of shit.
Yeah. I mean, hell, fucking Doomslayer against Master Chief and Master Chief wins? What the fuck?
I got mad when they said Link could beat Cloud. Like, Link is great, but Cloud cuts buildings in half. What do you mean What do you mean by ninth dimensional, Cloudimero? Is that, how did I say that right? I'm bad with names. Cloudimero? Claudimero. Sorry, I'm bad with names.
Who are you asking this, or someone in chat?
Someone in chat was asking.
Someone in chat's
well,
asking what ninth dimensional mean. What do you mean by ninth dimensional?
Well, I mean, like, you know how third dimension, there is, of course, what we see with third dimensional. Fourth dimensional, there is a concept where it's like the fourth dimension is time, and then there's like multiple other dimensions, which ninth dimensional is like god territory, like literally like the fundamental of what a god would be or a deity would be, or like straight up concepts. They usually reside somewhere in that realm, so hence why we would not be able to perceive them, even if they are real. We won't be able to perceive them.
They would be inherently supernatural to us because they exist outside of our perceptual context.
Yeah, by like six dimensions. So
effectively.
If we were to ever witness a creature that is within the ninth dimension, we would go literally insane. That's essentially the whole concept.
I see.
And I guess everyone within the DMC universe are ninth dimensional. At least from what I've heard and read about.
I do know that like a lot of dimensional stuff is still like theoretical physics.
Yeah,
like, I'd be curious what Roshan.
it's still a lot of if you want a more in-depth explanation of what third, fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional stuff is, you'd have to ask Roshan. I only know the bare minimum. The furthest I've ever gone into the actual theories of it all would be fourth and dabbling a little bit into fifth.
I tried explaining.
The idea of string theory is that the strings are a twisted six-dimensional construct.
Although string theory is becoming less popularly supported than it used to be.
You need to see Carl Sagan explanation. It's super
dude,
simple.
Carl Sagan could explain anything to me, and it's the best. I adore Carl Sagan.
I mean, hell, I guess one thing that you can kind of look at to kind of like get an idea somewhat of what the different dimensions are is the type civilizations.
Like
type 1, type 2,
like
type
the
3, type
technological,
4.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And type 8 and 9 are purely theoretical. We don't know if it's even possible.
That is a nasty set of jumps.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
You can glide and grab edges, but yeah, overshooting is bad.
Oh, that looks difficult.
Yeah, no, the dimensions is kind of similar to what the type civilizations are in a technological sense.
Yeah. I do remember my mom one time asking, she's like, how can like time be a dimension? And I explained that like, the way I explained it was like if you take a film reel and you stretched it out, and each slide on the film was a moment in time, if you perceived time as its own dimension, then you'd be able to see it forward and backward instead of experiencing it unidirectionally, like if you had an objective view of time.
There is actually a small theory that I've been hearing about, and it has to do with mirrors being able to allow you to perceive the fourth dimensional world.
I would love to, well, that is kind of what they did in Interstellar, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, what I heard about that theory with the mirror stuff is that when people look at forgot what they're called, but like You know how when you look at a mirror, you're technically seeing the reversed version of yourself, like the opposite version?
Yeah.
There are, if you set up mirrors in a certain way, you allow yourself to see what you actually look like to other people, and apparently that had fucked with a lot of people's like mental image of themselves.
And I guess in theory, anytime you look at an image of yourself, it would be at a slightly different point in time than you exist because of the way light works.
And it is speculated that mirrors is a small glimpse into the fourth dimensional world because of how it reflects.
This is too big for my stupid tiny fox brain, but I love it anyway.
Yeah, if you
I'll be right back.
if you
Okay.
like do that inverted mirror stuff where it's like you're actually seeing what other people see, you are technically glimpsing into the fourth dimensional world, and just because of the fact and because of that, that may explain why a lot of people tend to break down crying or like is so like in awe.
I do have a very surreal experience sometimes when I look in a mirror. Because like I look at it and I'm like, huh, that's me. That's like all the things that I think and feel, and that's what it looks like. And that's everything wrapped up in that. And like I'll like have a weird moment of like simultaneous association and dissociation on occasion.
That's kind of how the theory goes, and which is why I said if we were to ever perceive any being within the fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional world even, we would go literally insane. Because our
the whole
brain
Lovecraft
is
unknowable thing.
Yeah, our brain is only hardwired to view the third dimensional world.
I think that that's why vampires cast no reflection.
Yeah, I saw that. So yeah, dimensions is weird, and that's why I said with power scaling in terms of like characters, if they are a dimension above them, the person that is above a dimension is going to win against the person at a lower dimension, no matter how powerful they are.
Does that mean like Goku's entire arc is your dimension times infinity? Haha.
I don't
well,
watch
if you watch
Goku.
the Super Broly movie, then they do.
I don't know much about Goku. I don't even know anything
stuff,
about
yeah.
Dragon Ball, so
I'm mostly just being silly.
Yeah, he tends to be the default power scaling bar that everyone measures against.
Saitama exists.
Cladimera asks,
serious sneeze.
Claude, I really apologize. I can't figure out how to say your name. That's just a me problem. I'm very tired today. But they ask, why not 5 instead? Why 9 specifically?
You have to ask the creators, not me.
Oh, okay.
They're the one that made all the characters ninth dimensional.
Yeah,
and DMC.
Hello.
By the way, yeah, might I suggest Claudemir?
Claudemir. Okay.
Then it's Claudemiro.
Oh, okay, Claudemiro. Okay, thank you. I apologize. I keep trying to figure names out, and I'm just very bad at it.
Oh, and by the way, mark on your calendars, the 16th I will not be able to stream either because family things.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
But this time it's positive family things instead of me having to move a ton of furniture forever.
Oh, good.
Fair enough. But yeah, unless you find me a character that is within a 10th dimension, there has been no like actual like say or character that has reached past ninth dimension.
I mean, doesn't Kratos fist fight with gods?
He's a 7th dimensional being.
7.
He's a 7th, if not a low ball 8.
Okay, so you got to be in at least the 7th dimension to be in a game where they allow you to have topless ladies. Got it.
Sure.
Yeah, once you get into those kind of metaphysical characters, it all gets kind of theoretical.
Yeah, it gets really fucking.
That's beyond me, but I enjoy it.
Because they are fucking with god territories at that point. Like, not like oh they're godly powerful, but like literally like concepts deities, actual like the actual term of what would be considered as a god, which are like they are concepts to something.
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
I am the concept of stupidity.
There has to be a god of stupidity at this point. I'm convinced if there has to be a god of stupidity, and I just want to hang with them because I have so many questions.
In the Discworld books, there's the Oh God of hangovers.
I
Because
so
if
need to
there's a
read
god
those.
of partying, then there has to be an inverse.
You know, that actually stands to reason.
They are really, really good.
Like I love the Sandman's take on gods and like I like that sort of thing, and I love Gaiman, and I only ever read one of the Discworld books. I don't know why I didn't. I need to read them all. Isn't the
Yeah,
world
a lot
like
of
alive?
the ideas about the Endless in Sandman and how they're all like belief-based, kind of. That's a very Discworld thing.
I see.
And,
'Cause,
Okay.
yeah, Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett did write Good Omens
Give
together.
me
They
about
were
10
very
minutes.
close.
I gotta finish these
Makes
dishes,
sense.
and if you're up to play Helldivers, we can play some of that.
all right, thanks. I'll let you know. I'm feeling a little better, but it takes me a little while to go.
Yeah, that,
There we go. Finally.
honestly, I've been giving a lot more time than I initially thought I would be.
Oh yeah, no worries. It was good to talk to you.
Hi, Brave.
Yeah, see ya, and hi, Brave.
The Netflix series, yeah, the Netflix series is good. The
not
books are
weeping,
really
I'm
good too.
just going to
They're
do-
slightly different though, especially the early Sandman books because they were kind of paired with Dark Horse's other IPs to some degree.
DC's, yeah, they were originally
yeah,
part
that's
of the DC universe before it was spun off into the separate Vertigo imprint, and that's why there's Dr. Fate in some of the early stuff.
Yeah, it is a little different, but like in general, yeah, Sandman's cool.
Yeah.
Can't get around to the fact how ugly the drawings are. I think that was on purpose.
It
To
can
some
also
degree.
depend on which arc you read. There are different artists throughout the series, and some of them are very, very good.
Although I admit, and I want to smooch the Netflix Morpheus, and not so much the graphic novel one. So fair point.
Hello.
How you doing, Brave?
Yeah,
you had a
shit.
long day.
Really, really tired.
Yeah,
I
you
had
had.
a day.
I'm sorry, man.
Whatever.
There will be mighty vengeance upon the abusers of retail workers.
Please.
Yeah, the art is definitely meant. I think it's intended to be like, especially like with the Arkham stuff. But yeah, it can be kind of surreal. I like it when they get into the later arcs because Sandman gets more of an independent from all that stuff, and you see the other gods like interpretations of like Bast and
Yeah, that was a fun one.
yeah, and then you meet some of the Norse gods, and then you meet the other Endless, like Delirium is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I feel bad for her, but she's fun.
Hey, Brave, I have some news for you.
What?
Did you know the letter J turns 500 today?
Huh. Okay.
Just one of those fun little
Oh.
random facts.
Yeah, I was wondering if that would be of interest to you.
Okay. I don't know.
I was wondering because of Common Writer J.
That's fair.
It's okay. You are very EP, doggo.
Mm.
It's okay.
I'm waiting for dinner to be ready, and then I'm gonna eat dinner. I don't know, probably pass out or something.
I think that's part of. I was thinking, make sure you do get the rest you need because I know you're working for several days. So make sure you don't stay up just to make a stream or something.
Yeah.
But I think the thing with Sandman, where they like have a really interesting take on mythos, is the same reason I like games like this. It's like this is a very unique take on like vampire lore.
Oh, it gets better. Just wait.
I guess I like when people will take something that's like familiar, but also very much inject their own.
Yeah, iteration on concepts.
There we go.
Aren't other languages, Jay, more than 500 years ago? That's a good question. I would need to ask the other languages. I'm not on the best terms with some of them, so it might take a while.
French is a bitch, I swear to God.
I am so bad at French. I don't get how it works. You get a word that's like 12 letters and you pronounce 3 of them.
And half of them has female male characteristics.
Yeah, I definitely have a harder time remembering like the gender of words because why is a stool female? Who decided that was? Who looked at a stool and they're like, that's a bonny lass over there, you know?
Yeah, because it goes under a table, it's like subservient.
I mean, I guess you
it's
can
like
kinda-
tables are
cultural thing.
masculine and chairs are feminine because they go under the table.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I guess that tracks considering it's like an older world thing.
I mean, I guess you can kind of also ask the question onto why Americans make their cars be females.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing with like ships and stuff is interesting too.
I think it's because you had like sailors originally did it with their ships, and they were just a bunch of horny old men that had to be by themselves for months and months at a time. And they're like, "Boy, I wish there was a girl." And they look down at the boat and they're like,
it's because if you treat her right, she will look after you no matter what. But if you ignore her, then you're fucked.
So what you're saying is that it's
I
American.
like that. I can see the metaphor. I like the. I love so my ancestry is mostly Welsh, and I love that like.
Oh yeah, ringing the bell. 0.
Yeah, that chain. I was gonna ask what that chain was, and I totally forgot.
Oh, okay. I saw the
Yeah, my
chain. I
bad.
didn't know. I saw the chain and I didn't notice.
I meant to ask. Forgot.
I thought
guess
that was
my-
set decoration. I didn't know it was a.
I think you look up and use the
Oh.
TK.
Alright, dishes are done. Just
Okay.
gotta dry them.
So my ancestry being mostly Welsh, they do this thing where they have these long strings of consonants
Yep.
that like make my tongue like feel funny when I try to say them.
Yeah, a lot of them are kind of simple though, because when you look at it, it's mostly L's and W's, and L is just a basic sound, and the W's they say is an ooh instead.
You know, I should learn how to speak Nordic.
I'm just gonna go ahead and head to the spectral
Bill
right now
Costello.
because then I won't
No,
lose health.
Yeah.
Because like about like 70% of my blood is Scandinavian.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I found out something funny. So my adopted family, I always knew was like 60-some% Welsh. And then I met my biological family, and I was I'm even more Welsh. I'm like 80% Welsh.
it's like, huh? Well. But yeah, no, I'm like 70.3% Scandinavian.
That's cool.
I am more Norwegian than I am the other 2 countries.
You should learn Portuguese instead. I do like the sound of the way Portuguese sounds. Just phonetically, I really like.
I wanna
think it's
speak fucking German.
Have you ever seen the YouTube video that I really love, which is how German sounds compared to other languages?
Oh yeah. Where it's like hospital, Krankenhaus.
Yeah. They just like they exaggerate it a lot, but like it's still really funny. Like I love the ambulance, ambulancia, Krankenwagen.
Krankenwagen. Yeah, I want to speak German so I can overemphasize the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
English is kind of a hodgepodge. Sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a gumbo of like 5
look
or
at this
6
place.
different languages.
Ooh.
English is a foster child.
Hey, wait a sec.
Yeah.
Pretty much is.
How many pillars are those?
I
And
looked
the
it up.
thing is
Apparently,
that-
the letter J is exactly 524 years old.
Oh, I was wrong.
Yep.
And
Because that reminds me of the pillars, kind of.
Yeah, this is an abbey, so it is likely that they did worship the pillars of Nosgoth.
I see.
But there's another reason why I'm here.
You know,
Oh,
You all ready
I
for
like
a boss
to say
fight?
that,
I am ready.
Cutscene time.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh. Okay, I like the look of this one. This is a market improvement over spiders.
You know what I like to call English?
Hang on. Thank you.
Raziel.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one
Thank you.
so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Kain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings,
Yeah, the
do
voice
you know what
voice
we
act
were
work is
before
great.
Kain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan Rahab, the antithesis of all we ever believed.
Does it matter? We were lost. He saved us.
Saved us? From what?
From ourselves.
That's an interesting way to view that.
Guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why am I still seeing Raid Shadow Legends ads, and why are they using scantily clad women now?
I don't think
'Cause
Raid
it
Shadow
sells.
I don't think Raid
I
Shadow
mean, you
Legends-
noticed it, didn't you?
Funnily enough, Evany has a new game that doesn't use scantily clad women.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, I just call English the a language that has a constant existential crisis.
Yep. Partly because England's been invaded so many times and they've ended up adopting so many different words.
Done.
That was
Yep.
incredibly fast.
Yeah, if you know what to do, some of the boss fights are pretty quick because they're more environmental puzzle kind of things rather than stand-up fights.
I actually kind of feel bad for this one, and I don't know why. Maybe because I saw sunburn so easily. Maybe it's that simple. I don't know.
He sounded like a pretty swell man.
I don't know. I kind of feel bad for this one, and I not the other one, the spider one. Burn the fucking spiders. That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, they-
Zephon
oh.
can fuck off.
If you got a fear of anything that looks like a spider, you're gonna have one hell of a time in
Infused
Helldivers
with
2.
Rahab's soul, you have overcome your former vulnerability to
No, it's
water's
okay with
touch.
Tyranids though.
Immersion in water will no longer dissolve your physical body.
Tyranids are more
enabling you
akin to
swim
spiders than
areas
Tyranids are.
heretofore beyond your reach.
Here you go.
Got pissed because they used all of his shampoo. Hey, yeah, you're actually a pretty good swimmer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
one thing Soul Reaver does have going for it is it's one of the least terrible swimming mechanics on the PlayStation 1. Like, it's still not great, but easier to
Comparatively.
get around than pretty much everything else.
I still have from that era, roughly. It was a little older, but I still have awful flashbacks to Majora's Mask, the water, the Zora sections.
Yeah.
We have PTSD because of a level.
I do. Hey, you go back and try that on an N64 controller, and you'll know what I mean.